Hello and welcome everyone to episode 5 of my WWE 2K17 Universe Mode series. Tonight we kick off the show with Natalya. Well, she has a mystery opponent because she went backstage and told Shane and Stephanie that she wanted an opponent other than Becky Lynch because she is sick and tired of facing Becky Lynch. So management has granted her that, and hopefully Natalya has an opponent that's actually decent. And Natalya better be happy with her opponent because she demanded it, win, lose or draw. Well, that's a bit of a prediction from the sign of the fan. So that says I'm a hugger because it's Bayley. Bayley making her main roster debut here tonight. Not something I saw coming, but WWE is full of unpredictable situations. That's not the right word, but I'll go with it. Bayley was the second to last NXT Women's Champion as Asuka defeated her. But, you know, Bayley hasn't really had much going on since she lost that championship to Asuka. But now, making her main roster debut, and hopefully she's here to stay, as the WWE Universe love her, as you can see there from the fan participation. Bayley, this will be a tough challenge for Bayley, as Natalya has been trained in the Hart family dungeon and she's Natalya. So hopefully Bayley can overcome the challenge and make her name there. The ref calls for the bell. The match is underway. Natalya shoves Bayley into the corner. Not a clean break as Bayley gets hit straight in the face with a punch. And now Natalya tried to get the fans behind her. Bayley now trying to get the fans behind her, and you heard the increase in cheers when Bayley done it. But gets out that fireman's carry into a Hurricane Runner. Natalya rolls out of the ring, and now Bayley with the fans. Natalya not taking too kindly to it. Bayley looking for a suplex. No, Natalya with the board buster off the apron. Now gets back in the ring. Alabama slam maybe. No, Bayley wriggles out into the roll up. Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Bayley could have had the victory there, which would have been quite shocking. But sliding clothesline there. Now the elbows off the rope. Natalya catches her in the wheelbarrow suplex. The kick to the gut. And now a snap or vertical suplex even. Bayley wriggles out of that as well. And now the inverted Frankensteiner. Shades to her NXT TakeOver Brooklyn match with Sasha Banks. Irish whip. Ducks under. And a clothesline. A kick to the back. The crowd chanting. Monkey flip by Bayley. The crowd really do love Bayley, don't they? What's Bayley looking for? Middle rope. Corkscrew elbow. Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Natalya able to kick out. Bayley telling the ref to count a bit quicker because he did count a bit slow. But now Bayley getting Natalya up. Elbow to the face. Off the rope. Hurricane Rana once again. Gets Natalya up, not wasting any time. Elbow to the face. Forearm smash. And again, the knife edge chop. The second one, a third one. A bit of shade to Charlotte there. And now Bayley on the top rope, looking for the Bayley Rana. But Natalya leaves her to fall flat on her legs. That looked like a horrific landing for Bayley. And a forearm smash right to the back of the head. The crowd were cheering, pumped up behind Bayley, and then Natalya just took that all away. Now a Russian leg sweep. I'm surprised Bayley's able to get back to her feet. But Natalya, with a natty by nature, just takes her right back down. Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Bayley able to kick out. Now Natalya getting frustrated with the referee, because if she can get this win over Bayley, this would do a significant amount for her career, saying the popularity of Bayley. Now Natalya with the wheelbarrow turned down into a face buster. That didn't look too nice. Now Natalya receives a jawbreaker from Bayley. The kick from Bayley. The forearm smash. Now Natalya catches Bayley's foot. 2 kicks. Went for the third. Bayley catches it. Now Bayley into the Bayley to belly. Cover. She might have this one in the bag. 1, 2, 3. Bayley picks up her first win on the main roster. That has to feel good for Bayley, because, you know, making your main roster debut and getting a win at the same time is like, I don't know. But Dana Brooke, German suplex almost off the middle rope. And an enziguri. Why is Dana Brooke attacking Bayley? Still feeling bitter. I don't even know why. Probably feeling bitter that she didn't win the #1 contenders match on SmackDown. But now she's getting Bayley up to her feet. Irish whips her into the corner. This is unnecessary, Dana. The handstand story into a choke. Bayley being absolutely obliterated right now. And now looking for that Samoan driver. And she connects. Bayley absolutely demolished right here for practically no reason. Now Dana Brooke taunted to the fans, but they're telling her to get down. Bayley just had a bittersweet moment and Dana took it away from her. And now she doesn't have the bittersweet moment. That's not nice. But now we have a #1 contenders tag team match, which was scheduled during that little break, as the last, well, 2 of the most popular tag teams that are still in NXT, American Alpha and I don't know if they're still NXT Tag Team Champions, although they were NXT Tag Team Champions, but last time NXT was on, they were Tag Team Champions, so I'm going to go with that. The Revival. So this match, as the New Day have not got any contenders, as the club have been taken out with an injury to Carl Anderson. I don't know how it happened, but it did happen. An injury to Carl Anderson took out the club. Enzo and Cass are just not really compatible contenders yet. So Shane McMahon decided, I'm going to bring up 2 of the top tag teams from NXT and have them face off to see who will compete against the New Day at Battleground. Obviously, Battleground is not this Sunday, next week, Sunday, in 13 days. And as I speak of Battleground, they still have the NXT Tag Team Championship, so there's a little bit of hope for NXT. The Revival coming out here, looking as mean and as moody as per usual. As I was saying, Battleground, so far we have 1 confirmed match, which will be Dean Ambrose taking on Chris Jericho for the WWE World Championship, as Chris Jericho has been a tedious little rival of Dean's, getting himself into the championship match just by attacking him after his match. But it also seems as if we have Sheamus and Seth Rollins going to happen sometime soon, but that's not relevant right now, as the Revival are ready to compete. The American Alpha are ready to compete. This should be an interesting match, saying that these two faced off recently at NXT TakeOver The End. But now Scott Dawson already taunting, but Chad Gable with the underhook arm drag. Now the punch to the tip of the head. The punch sends it onto the rope. Now the elbow to the back. In this match, American Alpha have the pure wrestling advantage over the Revival, as American Alpha are practically the best wrestlers on the roster. But look at this. Not best wrestlers. Best. I think I meant best wrestlers. But anyway, gets Scott Dawson up after that leg attack. Forearm smash. Went for like a slap there, but Chad Gable throws him off the rope. And now Chad Gable's going to look for something big, but Scott Dawson ran out of the way. Now he swiped the leg of Chad Gable and just a punch right to the face. Now brings it into the corner. And what's this? The club right to the back of the head. Now, what was he looking for? Went for an arm wrench of sort, but Chad Gable with the wrestling ability there just tosses him away. Punch to the face. Irish whip off, runs off the rope, and a clothesline sends him out of the ring. Now Jason Jordan, the muscle of the team, tagged in. Chad on the top rope. Axe handle to the prone Dash Wilder, who was tagged in. Now Chad Gable looking to get him back into the ring, and he does. A forearm to the face. Irish whip off the rope. Just tosses him in the air and leaves him to fall flat down. And now the capture suplex, no. Over underhook, single underhook toss. Clothesline sends Jason Jordan over the top rope, down to the floor. Now what's Dash Wilder looking to do? Went for a forearm, but Jordan manages to get out of it. And I'll just send him into the barricade. And now Jason Jordan sent into the barricade. Punches to the head. Gets in the ring. Taunting to the WWE Universe. Jason Jordan in the ring now. German suplex. No. Jordan with the elbow to counter. And now the Sambo suplex, I believe that's called. Elbow drop to the chest. Hops over, elbow drop to the chest. Hops over again. Elbow drop to the chest. This is the innovative offense of American Alpha on display. Calling Dash Wilder to his feet. And now the German suplex. Gets him up. Irish whip. Went for the spear, but went shoulder first into the middle turnbuckle. Falcon arrow. And now Dash Wilder looking to tag in Scott Dawson. Now what's this? Throws him into Scott Dawson and a back suplex to Jason Jordan. In the Revival, you've got to say that Scott Dawson is arguably the stronger of the two. But Jason, speak too soon. Jason Jordan catches Scott off guard. And now went for something big, but that didn't happen. And a calf kick. Now punches Chad Gable off the apron. And a running chop block takes Jason Jordan down. 1, 2, only a 2 count. He manages to kick out. A kick to the back. And now he's up on the middle rope. Went for a forearm but missed. Tags Chad in. Overhead belly to belly. And now Chad gets Scott up. And a Northern Light suplex with the pin. Wilder in the ring. 1. Breaks up the pin with a elbow to the stomach of Chad. Now Chad's still working on Scott, but Dash catches him off guard. Went for an exploder suplex, but Chad clotheslined him over the top rope. Went for a punch, but that didn't go too smoothly. And now Scott Dawson went for a calf kick, but Chad able to reverse it. But now that calf kick didn't fail to connect. Went for a scoop slam, but Scott able to counter into a neck breaker. Went for an elbow, but that didn't really go smoothly either, I think. Wait, why did I say I think? Dash Wilder, what's he doing now? He just knocks Jason Jordan off the apron and now sends him into the barricade. Chad Gable going to check on his fallen partner. And now Scott Dawson tags in Dash Wilder. Jason getting back up to his feet. Back suplex by Dash Wilder. But Chad gets back up to his feet because he knows what Dash Wilder might have done. Probably that leg submission. And now the arm wrench into the elbow. Runs off the rope. And a clothesline. Turns him over. And now the submission, not quite the same submission I was talking about, but the regal stretch. Gable able to get him off. But that didn't work. Jason Jordan was going to be knocked off the apron, but punched him away into this nice roll up the cornhold, but breaks it up. Clotheslines Gable over the top rope. And now Wilder getting out the ring and a punch to Jason Jordan. He attempted that punch like 3 times, was still unsuccessful. Now Wilder taunted to the WWE Universe. Gable gets back in the ring. I don't know what that move's called, but just a slam there to Gable. Gable down, getting up to his feet, but a big knee to the head. Now a kick to the face. Wilder gets out of the ring. What's he going for? Knocked Jason Jordan off the apron. Gable went for something, but now what's Wilder looking for? Fireman's carry. What could this be? Into the backbreaker. That could and should be it. Knocks Jason Jordan off the apron again. I think Wilder's going for that submission, but Gable keeps on getting up, and now he's going to go for it. The inverted figure 4 leg lock. Chad Gable's trying to fight out of it, but it looks like he's pretty much going to have to tap as Scott Dawson's dealing with Jason Jordan. He has to tap out, and Jason Jordan is just a second too late. Jason Jordan literally less than a second too late. As now Chad Gable rolls out the ring, and Jason Jordan on the outside attending to him. As the New Day, you better watch out, because Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder will be facing up against you at Battleground, and these two are notorious. So New Day, you better watch out. as now we are in the main event of Raw as Cesaro takes on the #1 contender to the WWE World Championship, Chris Jericho, as Chris Jericho just received a huge uppercut. And now a fall-away slam with the bridge. Only a 1 count. Jericho manages to kick out. Chris Jericho over the past over the past 3 weeks has been a thorn in Dean Ambrose's side. Dean Ambrose retained his WWE World Championship against Seth Rollins on the first Raw on the 20th of June, but Chris Jericho, after that title defense, just came out and attacked Dean for no apparent reason, as Dean and Jericho aren't exactly on the best of terms, as since they were in the same Money in the Bank ladder match last night, but the whole dispute between Jericho and Ambrose started back at Survivor Series last year, where it was Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose scheduled to compete against the Wyatt family, and they had to pick a partner, and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns picked Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho was the one submitted in the match by Braun Strowman, and ever since then they have just had a dispute due to Chris Jericho's cocky attitude after the match ended. But you know, Chris Jericho is the cockiest man alive, you could say. So that's what you just have to expect from Jericho. But Cesaro now went for a moonsault of some sort off the top rope, but Jericho now with the roll up. Only a 1 count. Cesaro manages to counter, but Jericho grabs the rope. Off the rope now, went for a drop kick, but Jericho now with the bulldog. Jericho calling for Cesaro to get up. Went for a neck handle, but Cesaro got out the way. More like swiped him away. Half and half suplex. Looking for it again, but Jericho counters. Kicks him into the corner. Elbow to the face. Cesaro walks out. Bulldog by Jericho. And now Jericho may be looking for the lion salt. Yes, he is. Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Cesaro managing to kick out. Jericho closing on the top turnbuckle, but gets down Cesaro. Jericho might have been taking too long. Cesaro managed to get back up. Cesaro went for a kick, but Jericho went for a toe breaker, but Cesaro kind of swiped him down. Drop kick by Cesaro. Kick to the back to Jericho. And now Cesaro, the punch, went for another one. Punches Cesaro away, and Jericho went for the code breaker, but Cesaro counters into the O'Connor roll. Could see a victory here. 1, 2. Jericho manages to counter it. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Cesaro counted to roll up again. 1, 2, 3. Cesaro picked up the victory over Chris Jericho in under 4 minutes. Jericho doesn't need those type of losses. He needs all the momentum he can possibly get heading into Battleground, saying that he has a world title match and it's the main event. Chris Jericho now angry. Cesaro turns around, but I don't think he's coming back. But Dean Ambrose, where the hell did he come from? Jericho turns around and blames on the referee, but Dean Ambrose is behind you. Diving elbow drop, or the lunatic fringe elbow drop. Jericho's getting a bit of revenge, Dean Ambrose is getting revenge on Jericho. And now the dirty deeds. The dirty deeds to Chris Jericho. How'd you like that, Chris? Thank you for watching episode 5, and I will see you next time.